Okay, this working is basically a mother who is not happy with her daughter's choice of partner. He treats her unfairly and stuff like that. I'll not say too much because it's private. So it's a breakup basically. So you need photographs of or names or whatever you've got. And what I like to do is get them like that and just pull them apart, okay? And I've X'd across his face, or if you've got a name, just X across the name. So that's Xing the person out of her life, if that's making sense. And also, what I'm going to do is, I've already anointed these with some oil, but I'm going to put some banishing oil on his photograph because we want rid of him. Block communication as well, so that we stop the communication. Because at the end of the day, she needs to be able to do better. Get rid of him, if you know what I mean. Okay, I'll put a bit more into the jar when we get this going. Okay, so what I'm going to do is place the photographs back to back. We don't want them looking at each other, so it's a back-to-back case. And I also have a petition in there. I should say that. It's always important to word your pardon me, I'm losing my voice tonight. To word your petition correctly. So we don't want we want her and him to basically break up. We don't want them to reconnect in any way. I've called on Santissima Morte, and Santissima Morte is very good with families and things like that, and she wants the best for families, and I don't think she'd approve of this sort of thing. So he may even be taught a lesson from Santa Morte on how to treat the females. This is a coffin nail. It's not from an actual coffin, but these were used. These are coffin nails, as in they're hammered into coffins, and it's all rusty. And what I'm going to do is place this through the photographs. I anointed it actually earlier with some separation oil. Come on. Why is it not going through? There we go. And I'm folding this away from me. Anti-clockwise, like that. Okay. Let's go into the jar. Now, I have this mix. I make this fresh for every breakup, every client gets a breakup. It's vinegar, it's lemon juice, and I've got some bits and pieces in there. I've got some chili, cayenne powder, black salt, and I will add this to the jar as well, individually, if that makes sense. Basically, we want to bring as much discord to them. I also put protection oil on her picture. Should say that. But Santa Muerte will protect her anyway. So I'm going to fill this up, focusing on what I want to happen. But I'm not going right to the top because I'm going to put some sulfur in there. Okay. Now, yeah, sulfur. Again, this is really good. It helps bring the matters to a head, causing arguments, causing rows, things like that. Black salt. Black salt. I need to get these put into little jars. Someday. Black salt will darken the relationship. Black salt has a multitude of uses. In this instance, it's basically to bring about an end. I also have a little mix of separation herbs. That will bring, again, some discord to the relationship. I'm also looking for, where are we? Not weed. I'm nearly finished that, actually. So knotweed stops things progressing, and we want this relationship to stop. So a little bit of knotweed. Okay, now cat and dog hair. I've got the dog hair here, black dog hair. Now the cat hair is another story. This is basically to cause arguments. Dogs and cats apparently don't like each other. I know mine don't. So where did it go? It's basically to make them argue and bring about a situation of that things get so heated that someone will just break it off. Let's see. I got here. One moment. Go. It's a tiny bag. It's something I never get a lot of it, but it has to be black. I like the black cat hair. Okay. Some chili powder. Okay. Where are we now? I'm looking for that. Yeah, block communication. Put the rest of it in. There we go. Because if we get them to stop communicating, that's the first point. That's the first point. If they start arguing and then stop communicating, or the communication gets slower and slower, things will break down, and that's what we want. I think we've got enough. It's quite potent in its own right. So what I'm going to do is put the top on it and give it a good shake. You could put needles and pins and smashed glass in there, but I've got the coffin nail, and that is sufficient. And that will sit on Santa Muerte's altar with a black candle burning on it. It's going to be about 2 weeks, I think, for something like this. We really, really want to try as best we can to get the situation turned around. It's going to be difficult for the girl in question, but with Santa Muerte's help and healing, she'll get over it. Because I feel he'll be the one that will break it off, not her. But then again, I don't know for sure. But at the end of the day, I feel I'm quite confident that things will, take a nosedive, and I do think that it will be him. For some reason, I've got that gut feeling it'll be him. I did draw some cards. We'll look at first of all at the oracle cards that I drew. I drew these whilst I was meditating on the issue at hand. So we've got storm warning. So I think something's brewing already. Excuse my hands if anyone's wondering what all this is about. I've got a little puppy, and he thinks I'm food. So he's very playful, and he's scratched me. He's scratched me to no end. But anyway, storm warning. Storm warning is there's something brewing. Something's coming. Then we've got anxiety. She's anxious about something that she's going through or will go through. Broken heart. Excellent card. Excellent, and it's not excellent, if you know what I mean. We don't want her to have a broken heart, but at the end of the day, I think this is what's coming. I can't say how long it'll take, but I think that she's going to end up a little bit hurt. And then we've got woman holding a heart. So yes, woman holding a heart makes me think it will be him that will put things to an end, and she'll still have him in her heart and stuff, but she will heal. And then some rest and rejuvenation. Door to Spirit. That's an interesting card, because you mentioned to me that you had a dream of Santissima Muerte. So you may have a connection to her, or she's reassuring you in your dream. And the world is a good card, because it's telling your daughter that she's got the world out there. The world is full of guys, nice guys as well. And why him? Why does it have to be him? I know they set their heart on things, but I think I really do think this will end. Oh, where are these cards? Give me a second. Okay, sorry, I was looking at the wrong cards there. We will start here. I think that was the first ones I pulled out. Let's have a look. I think there's going to be some sort of gossip is going to come out with regards to their issue, their situation, their relationship. There's someone's holding a secret back. I reckon that's him, of course. And the ring and the tower, that's it. They're already going through a lot of hard times. That's pointing towards discord. And also this gossip thing is a bit strange, but something will come to light. That book tells me there's something that's going to come out into the open, and I don't think she's going to like it, especially when I see something to do with gossip. So I think we could be looking at the beginning of the end all right here. Interesting. Money issues or job issue. Settling down. I'm seeing the dog. That's a friend. And then the lily. I have a feeling that he has a thing for maybe one of her friends. I could be wrong in saying that. And I do believe that money is a problem for him. And actually, settling himself with one woman, is a problem. But I have a feeling that the dog is a best friend. This man's best friend is the dog, and that other card beside it makes me think that he has eyes on her friend, or something has maybe gone on in the past that could be part of the secret. I'm not sure, but the job going away or money going away, and he finds it hard to stabilize himself in life. And let's see. Sorry about that dog barking. The one that eats me. Okay. We've got issues over a house. I don't know how this is even relevant to your daughter. We could be tuning into you a little bit as well. Decisions. One moment. I don't think it's going to be quiet. But anyway, so we've got a house. There's stress around a house. Health issues, suffering. Mental health to do with a house. And then we've got a decision. Or that could be settling down, putting down roots in a house, a new house. There's two ways to look at these two cards. Then we got a decision, and the decision is about love and happiness. And that basically, that's tying in with, I think, a breakup. Let me have a look. I just want to probe a little bit further. I'll move these away a second. Yeah. So, yeah, we've got the mountain card. That's all about everything being a struggle. Getting uphill is a struggle. Fox. That's making me think there's a third party in the relationship between the two of them. Childish behavior, immaturity. And then the two of them, man and woman. And then I've got the clouds. That's all about things that are not going right and stuff like that. And then I've got the mice in the coffin. So I do believe that it will end. Of course, like I said, I don't know when. I don't know. I mean, these are things that are out of my hands. The spirit realm will take note. The spirit realm will take note of everything, and they will help. And if you ever feel a connection to the Santissima Muerte, I'm not asking you to go and work with her or anything like that, but just silently say, Santissima Muerte, please assist my daughter. She will help. She will help. I've already put out the call here by doing this, but Santa Muerte will help. You don't have to be a devotee for spell work and stuff like that. You don't have to be a devotee. For spell work, I believe you have to be devoted to her. But what I'm saying is to talk to her and to, for her to just assist you a little bit with regards to something that's worrying you. I don't think you need to be a devotee. I think for complex spell work and things like that, yeah, you need to understand her backgrounds and how to work with her and stuff. But to me, she's actually quite easygoing. So if there's any more dreams or anything, just reach out to her and, in your mind, and say, Santissima Muerte, thank you for communicating. And please, can you help again with my daughter and stuff? And like I said, Santa Muerte is aware of it. So like things have been, the wheels are in motion now. So it's just a matter of, I think it's a matter of time. They're young and I think the younger the better for a breakup, because there's more opportunities and stuff. The more older you get, it's a bit more limited, if that makes sense. But yeah, all that to say that I really wish you well. There's nothing as bad as being stressed out over your daughter and or your son or whatever, especially when they're in the wrong hands. That's stressful, and I truly understand why you would want the best for her. And the Santissima Muerte, I believe, will take care of it for you. Just don't stress over it, and please try your best to uplift yourself, because that will draw things a lot faster. When you really at a low vibe, you draw in things that are at a low vibe, if you know what I mean. But if you force yourself to be, I know it takes a lot to forcing yourself, because it seems so fake, but if you force yourself to be positive and know things will come about, then things will come about a lot faster. But yeah, all I'd say, wish you well. For everyone else, it's thehouseofmagick@gmail.com. I've got a lot of videos on at the moment, and it's taking a while, but things are moving steadily. It is taking a while, but things are moving steadily. I've got a driving test one up next. How to pass your driving test. I wish I had done that years ago myself. But yeah, please bear in mind that these videos are time consuming, and this is only a fraction of what you actually see. In between that, I have to make offerings, and the jar needs worked. This jar just has to be shook for so many minutes a night, and I have to make statements of intent over it, and to squeeze videos in and that alongside the work that I'm doing for you is time consuming. I wish people would understand that a little bit. So I'm thinking of cutting these videos down a little bit in size. Maybe, I don't know. But at the end of the day, I have a tendency to talk too much, so that could be the problem. Anyway, so houseofmagick@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe, and I've got some tarot readings that I'll be doing a few times a week on the channel if I get a chance. That's coming real soon, so I'll announce it in the community section. Thanks to everyone. Have a good evening.